What's up guys, Learning with Rich here. In this video, we are going to move on to electrical system. Okay, so we are going to plan first our electrical system. So in this video, we are going to specify the electrical settings. Okay, so let's learn how to specify that one. So you can access your electrical settings by going to the Systems tab and then look for the electrical panel. And then you can see here, there's your electrical settings. You see that arrow that is pointing on the lower right corner, okay? Or you can just simply type ES. So that's the shortcut for electrical settings. So as you can see the definition, it opens the electrical settings dialog to define such as distribution systems, wire types, cable tray, and conduit sizes and demand factors. So specify electrical settings. So these settings include wiring parameters, voltage definitions, distribution systems, demand factors, and default cable tray and conduit settings. So of course, we are not going to explore all of this because there's a lot. Okay, so we're not going to modify all of this. But if you have time, you can go ahead and check each settings that we have here. Okay, but for our exercise, I'm just going to modify a few settings in our electrical settings. Okay, so the first one, let me try to modify the correction factor. Okay, so that is the first one that I'm going to modify. Correction factor. So what is this for? So this is used when calculating the wire sizes in the project. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to change the material here. So instead of aluminum, I'm gonna change that to copper. And then after that, I'm going to add a new correction factor. So let me click that one. And then after that, I want to add a new temperature, like 90 degrees Fahrenheit. And then for the factor, I'll change that to 1.04. And that's it. So that is now my new correction factor. Okay, so I have 1.04, temperature 90 degrees. Okay, another thing that I can modify here on my electrical settings is the wiring type. Okay, so as you can see, I have here 3 wiring types. Okay, the name, material, temperature, insulation, max size, neutral, multiplier, and other options or column here are already specified. So I'm going to add a new one. So I'm going to add a new type of wire. So I'm going to add THHN. Okay, so for the material, I want to change that to copper. Okay, so copper. And then for the voltage or for the temperature rating, I'm going to change that to 75. And then, of course, for the insulation, I want that to be THHN. Okay? And then for the maximum size or max size, I'll just leave it as 2000. Okay, so the lowest is, I have here up to 14. Okay, so I'm going to select here 2000. Alright, and then after that, the rest, I'll just use same settings for my THH wire type. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is my voltage definition. Okay, so what is the voltage definition? So if I click the voltage definition here, you can see the table. Okay, so the voltage definition table that we have here, it defines the ranges of voltages that can be assigned to the distribution systems available in your project. Okay, so basically each voltage definition is specified as a range of voltages to allow for differing voltage ratings on devices from various manufacturers. Like for example, devices used on a 120 volts distribution system may carry ratings of anywhere from 110 volts to 130 volts. Okay, so you can add you can create your own voltage definition, and then you can also delete definitions that are not currently in use with any distribution system. Okay, so let us add a voltage definition. Okay, so I want to add a 240. So I'm going to add new voltage here. So I'm going to type 240. And then for the value here, I want to type 240. And then for the minimum, okay, so it's going to be between 220 and 250. Okay, and then after that, I'll select here OK. So that's it. So I just created... I'm not going to select OK because I'm still modifying the electrical settings. So after my voltage definition, another thing that you can modify here is your distribution system. Okay, so your distribution system. So basically this table that we have here, our distribution system, it defines the distribution systems that are available in your project. Okay, so I'm going to add a new distribution system here. Okay, so let me add one. So the name here is 120 over 240. And then this is going to be a single phase. Okay, and then for the wires, I want 3 wires for that. Okay, and then for the LL voltage, I'm going to change that to 240. And then for the LG voltage, I'm going to change that to 120. Okay, so what is LL voltage? So after you click your LL voltage, you can specify here the voltage definition that represent the voltage measured between any 2 phases. So the specification of this parameter depends on the phase and wire selection. Like for example, LL voltage is not applicable for a single phase 2-wire system. Okay, so again, you can modify this. You see, if I change the wire here to 2, LL voltage is not available. So it's only available if it is 3 wire. Okay, so I'll select there 240. Okay, so for the LG voltage, so after you click the value, you can select the voltage definition that we have here that represents the voltage measured between a phase and ground. Okay, so that's why it's called LG voltage. So G stands for ground. So LG is always available. Okay, so again, for the LL voltage, so after you click the value here, you can select a voltage definition that represents the voltage measured between any 2 phases. Okay, right, so that will gonna be for my distribution system of 120 over 240. Okay, and another thing that you can modify here is, of course, you can specify the settings of your cable trays and the sizes as well. Same with the settings of your conduit. Okay, and then the size as well. And then you can also go to the load calculation. So let's say you want to modify the demand factor. Okay, so you can go to the load calculations, and then let's modify the demand factor. Demand factors. Okay, so you use the demand factors to adjust the rating of the main service for a building based on the expectation that at any given time, not all the electrical equipment will be drawing at full rated load. Okay, so as you can see, we have here several demand factors. Okay, of course, you can also create your own demand factor here, but by default, you have the HVAC, lighting, motor, other, power, and spare. Okay, so let's say I'm going to modify my power here. Okay, so for the power, so let us add one here. So calculation method is by load, calculation options incrementally for each range. So this is the example. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add one. So I'm going to click this, and then I'm going to add split here. There you go. So it's will going to be greater than 10,000 VA, and then less than or equal to 20,000 VA. So the demand factor for that is 100%. Now, if it is greater than 20,000 VA and then less than or equal to unlimited, so I'm going to change this to, let's say, 50%. So that's it. Okay? And then I'm just going to select here, modify. So basically, these are just some of the example on what to change inside your electrical settings. Okay? So on our next video, we are going to define the required lighting. But for now, I hope you learned something from this simple video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.